Games of ice, better get the funds, the flow's robbery, hands better get them up, coming out the Glass City, then you'll never get a bluff, we'll never stop, boy, never get enough, we all about grinding, with a little refinement, make our moves timeless, that's why we're
feeling great. November 20th, Glass City, homegrown, internationally known, everywhere online, Midwest in the stores. I got a really good vibe right now, energy's high, and Matey doing work.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. This, you know, every release is important and special, and you know, as an artist that believes in yourself and your craft, you know, you like to put out there that, like, you know, I believe that this is my best work, like this is the best, like. But I really feel that this album brought the best out of both Nino and I think really everyone that was a part of it. The producers knew, like, oh well, man, he's coming to Toledo and he's working on something big and he's actually gonna push it. Like, it's not just gonna be like they're gonna record some songs and then, hey, my mixtape's out, or hey, there's that. Like, you know, he's serious about it. He's doing something big for the city. So I think, you know, the guest features came and brought their A game, verses, even in the thank yous. You know, I don't know if you saw him. I thank Nino, like, your bars brought out my, like, A game. So I can't wait for November 20th to get here. Like, we've been putting in work every day, putting the tour together, you know, getting the PR in line, like putting a marketing plan together for when we're going to release the various videos we've shot, and you know, how we're going to do our physical street team and flyering and marketing and all that stuff. So November 20th, Glass City, homegrown, internationally known.
Booyah!
Toledo, it's for you. Yeah, we're working on a tour right now. I definitely want to do a Midwest run like I did for Taking Back What's Mine. Go cop that am-eightht.com. We're going to be doing a date with Kid Ink. We're going to be doing a date with Capadonna. We're going to be hitting Indianapolis, Toledo, Detroit, Ypsilanti, Chicago, Muncie, Fort Wayne. You know, any and everywhere we can in the Midwest. That's really the whole point of the album. The point of the record was, you know, digital is always going to be worldwide, so anyone can get the record, can get it, and you can always order physical copies online, you know, have them shipped anywhere in the world. But I wanted the focus to be on the Midwest market, so that's really what I want to cater to as far as our touring efforts. And, you know, after we do that Midwest tour, we'll see, you know, where else the road is going to take us.
So if we come by you, we in your area, get a ticket, come out.
If you're a promoter, you know, you're a fan, you got a friend that runs a club, so on and so forth, you can get at me. Almighty, ALMIGHTY80 @gmail.com. We're going to make it happen. I got the nice tour packets. It's as simple as pie, just to follow and book the date, and, you know, we'll come rock. We'll come rock your socks off. Some real hip hop, you know, for your city, for your state, for your bar mitzvah, for your bat mitzvah, for your birthday, for your anniversary, whatever you want. We're going to be on tour this November, November 11th to the end of the month.
Yeah. Favorite cuts? Definitely Down and Out with Muggsy Mahoney. Shout outs Muggsy, free Muggsy. I'll definitely say that's up there at the top of the list. And Lose My Shit with C5th and Rain. They did a hell of a job with that track with us too. So those two, and Fuck You is a personal favorite. That's gonna be a great one. Verbal on production, very nice beat. It was a good one. Had fun on that track, clowning. We wrote that, clowning, good time that night. So the memories are what make me pick them.
Yeah, the funny thing about the record is, like, we had you know, the majority of the beats in advance, and the drive from Indianapolis to Toledo on average is like 3.5 hours. So I would write on my phone with one hand while listening to a beat CD and driving. I wrote like literally like half to 3/4 of my verses in the car, just on the ride down there. We get to the studio, like, ready to go. One of my favorites is Hip Hop Glory. It's going to be the first video off the album, coming next week. You know, my first verse talks about, like, you know, falling in love with hip hop from the influence of my older brother, and, you know, until I came into my own as a fan and as an artist, and, you know, until present day. The Lose My Shit with Rain and C5th, like Nino said, is a classic cut, just because I got to revisit like the old M80 style with the double time flow, and just like, you know, both of our verses to the point where like your fucking head explodes. So that's a good one. We've shot 4 videos so far for tracks off the album: Burn It Up, 911, Hip Hop Glory, and just this weekend the Lose My Shit video. And we're gonna do the Fuck You video at IU Bloomington, you know, where the Hoosiers are. And that's just like, I mean, that song, that has the potential to be one of the best songs ever come out of Toledo.
Oh,
man. Like,
absolutely.
That's a party cut, you know,
Absolutely.
like for college kids and whatnot that just want to be retarded and just have fun with their lives. So I'm looking forward to shooting that.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm a little past my college years, but guess what? That doesn't make me old. That makes me successful.
Chech.
Okay. So, you know, there's a lot of favorite joints on the record, and the good thing about, you know, the M80 records I put out in the past is you talk to 1,000 people, and 1,000 people are going to have their own different opinions. Like, you know, everyone said, you know, well, you know, my favorite track is Cream of the Crop, or my favorite is Welcome to Ohio, and that's the good thing about making a record with no filler, is that everyone's going to attach themselves to a song that affects them different than the next person.
A different track they pick, yeah,
So,
for sure.
Homegrown, internationally known as a record full of classics, and there's a deluxe version we're putting out on iTunes. It's 17 tracks. The CD physical version is 16, and you know, you be the judge of that. When you cop it for yourself, November 20th, you let us know.
November 20th, Glass City.
You know, I think that the city of Toledo, the state of Ohio, the Midwest is going to react well to the Glass City album. And like I said, the mindset of this album was to work with my favorite producers and features from Toledo. We did the whole record here in Toledo, from the recording, the mixing, the mastering. And if it takes off like I know it's going to, then the next album is, you know, Glass City getting back into what M80 normally does. Like, it's still a group, you know, it's Nino and I, but if if there's gonna be a track with M80 Nino featuring Snoop, well, then that's what it's gonna be. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, all Toledo based. This first album is to establish ourselves and let the people of Toledo know, like, we're here.
Big body.
You know, so I can get back to, you know, if I want a track produced by Rockwell or Eric Sermon or RZA, like, we can go that route. Like, we can make it big, because, you know, that's what people expect of an M80 release, you know, anyway.
Absolutely.
Plans for the next solo record, you know, I'm still in the development phases of the album called Speak of the Angel. That's what I got coming on my end, but really, you know, my eggs right now are in the Glass City basket, so that's where I'm focusing the attention. I'd definitely love to have a second album come out after the success of Homegrown, internationally known.
Nice. I'm gonna have to mimic everything he said. Basically, I'm excited about Glass City. This is literally probably the most important record for the area in a long time as well. It's gonna show the light to a lot of people. Me and them have had to talk about it. A lot of the talent is going to now have an angle and know it is possible to do the music and make the moves like they see everybody else doing. You just have to do it correctly. And this album's definitely going to reinforce that. And I hope it brings forth everybody to continue progressing and keep working and make that good music, so we can be a powerhouse as well here in Toledo.
That's funny. Someone said to me the other day, like, you know, Glass City's not really buzzing. It's not really popping right now in Toledo. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? Like, I dictate if our shit buzzes or not. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like, we need the fans to get behind this. Like, no, I know this is the greatest fucking product to ever come out of Toledo, Ohio. And everyone's gonna get behind it. And it's not just about helping us. You're helping yourself by not being a hater and being like, yo, I fuck with Glass City. That's real. Like, these dudes are doing something.
Hell yeah.
And it's not just like we recorded some music and threw it out. I'm in 1411. All right, so that's that. It's big. You know, it's okay to congratulate. Like, the reason that I've amassed the level of success that I have is because I never have ever cared about what anyone else is doing, because it's never affected what I'm doing. So when I can focus 24 hours of my day on me, you know, and us, like, that's how success is spawned. When you spend your day talking about, oh, I saw this video, I don't like it, and I don't like this dude, I don't fuck with that dude, or he's on this side and that side, like, yo, I represent all sides of Toledo. And I hold it down for all of Ohio. and all the Midwest. And I've been to every state in America and rock mics and touch stages, and that's what it's about, and that's what people respect.
So, as for those questions about buzz, the weeks to come, you'll be sick of us. Just get used to it. That's all we gotta say.
Shout out to Hip Hop DX, shout out to Vlad TV, shout out to World Star, Baller Status, Two Dope Boys, All Hip Hop, Nah Right. Those are all the sites that no one in Toledo has ever been on, that we will be on every week starting next week through the release of the album on November 20th and the following month after.
I'm trying to stay on my grind. Money stay on my mind. Living this just one life. Living this just one.
I just have to say, I love every one of you. You know who you are, and if you don't, you should. Go and get the free stuff. If you buy the stuff, I love you for it. If you don't, I love you for it. If you hate, I love you for it, because I'm still grinding, still working to bring that music to your ears. It's for y'all. We wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for y'all liking music. So, big ups for making this album. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Definitely shout out to all the people of Toledo that, you know, I come into town, you see me out, you show me love, I show love back. You know, we do all the events, you know, out of the love for hip hop. Shout out to everyone on the record. Gifted, my man Gifted. I want to shout out Gifted. Gifted.
Definitely.
My man Mike Flames, Muggsy Mahoney, Scotty, aka Prophecy, Philippe, Rain Wilder, Bones the Lion, Keyshawn, Hold Your Head, my man DJ Zeke, Verbal, Salty Dog, C5th, Noxious. You know, everyone came together and made a masterpiece for the city of Toledo. You know, I got tons of family here, the Markoffs, the Shawls, the Lascudos, all my family, all my friends from the Central Elementary School days, the McCord Junior High days. And you know, that still show me love when I come in town and recognize that, you know, I'm still the M80 from when they remember when I was, you know, 6 to 13 that I am now at the age 30. And, you know, real people don't change. That's what that is. November
Glass
20th,
City.
Facebook.com/419 Glass City. Check out the videos, YouTube. Hit the page Almighty M80. Like I said before, stay attention, stay in tune with all those blog sites. They will be up on there. And check out your city for a tour date near you.
Boom.